a good time, a weekend and a party, a funky time celebration. Freak out to the boogie of the grooving. Gotta get your moves on. Let yourself go crazy. Look out, there's a beast in your soul. You're out of control. It's an animal inside you. A little bit of dancing, a little romance, and now your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night. You feel another happy hour coming on now. You're emancipated. Reach out to the rhythm of the music, pounding in your brain now. Got your soul insane, and you feel the heat coming on. You feel that someone, attraction's burning deep down in the middle of your soul. That's when you know your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night. You feel the heat coming on. Feel that someone, attraction's burning deep down in the middle of your soul. That's when you know your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we are for another New York session. Another New York session, another opportunity to be disciplined traders, another opportunity to watch a man wrestle with his inner demons and that little devil on his shoulder telling him to get into that trade or stay in this one too long or something like that. Anyway, we're going to do it to the sound of some catchy pop chorus right now. Whole world's rocking to the dance floor. Lance. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's do this. Lights, camera, action. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Good Tuesday morning to you. Wow, what did you think of that spike last night? Right there, right around, what time was that? That was about right at 9 p.m. or so, where or just after 9 p.m. I guess it was, when I think it was a little bit earlier than that. Must have been about 8:30 or something like that, when Trump posted that that open letter to the Fed board, telling everyone that he was firing one of the members of the Fed board for cause. And that sent gold up $30 in the space of just a few minutes. If you were online watching us last night, you saw that I was in a sell when that happened, and I got stopped out. Fortunately, turned right around, got into a buy, made my loss back and then some. So that was exciting. Anyway, let's see what we have going on here. Let's see. First, we're going to change our camera angle, and I need to get a little faster on the draw here with this stuff. I'm slow with the transitions. Okay, here we go. Now we're over here. All right. This scene that we have going on right here. This is the 10-second futures chart. But let's go look over here at the 5-minute. Let's go back here to where the spike happened. I had it stretched out like this last night, so you can see we're coming down. Your boy here gets into a sell somewhere right around here. We come down, we're in good profit, and then bam, whoa, stopped out almost instantly. And I didn't know what was going on. I saw that Trump had posted something, because I get an alert when you're a trader. You know, you got to keep the president on your phone, whether you want to or not, because you know, he could say something at any time that sends the market rocketing, and he did. So I clicked in and I saw what he posted, and I said, oh yeah, that's going to send gold up even higher than where it was. So I got into a buy, took a little bit of the ride up on two buys. Actually, just divided that rise into two buys, and then I called the session shortly after that. I didn't stay in after that, and here we are. So overnight, we see that gold kind of continued sideways. After that, it went up to, what was its high? Its high was 3386.7 or so. It came back down and kind of moved sideways throughout the evening and all overnight. And now we are at 3378. All right, I'm going to pull up our Zoom meeting. We have probably some people from our Zoom room who are going to join today, and of course my mentor and trading partner Tono Miakoda will be coming in. So let me just pull this up while we do a little more analysis. We'll go over here to let's look at the VIX. The VIX, of course, hasn't moved since last night. That will move when equities open today at 9:30. We're at 15.37, so you know, that's fairly low. We shouldn't be expecting a lot of jitters. But I'm sure that Trump's tweet last night, can we still call them tweets? I don't know. Anyway, what he posted last night, that open letter, will certainly move markets, or move the VIX. I'm sorry, move markets too, of course. I wonder if we'll see stocks go up or down today. I imagine up, but not because people gain a lot of confidence in the stocks, but because if we look over here, the dollar last night took a dive. Same time gold went up, dollar took a dive. Moved sideways, came back up, and we're getting close to back up to where we were last night. But you notice that even though the dollar came back up not quite as high as it was, but significantly more than halfway back up from where it went down. Gold did not follow suit. Gold stayed pretty much up where it was. Okay, here we go with the whole Zoom thing coming up. I'm gonna start the virtual camera over here on OBS, and we are going to hang on here. Gonna join. And once that meeting is up, we're going to share the audio to Zoom. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud here so I know what the heck I'm doing. Otherwise, I get distracted and I do something I'm not supposed to do. There we go. Okay. Now we have the 10-year yield over here. The 10-year yield moved sideways. It did come down. No, it did not. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Asia. No, it went up. The 10-year yield went up when Trump posted his open letter, and then moved sideways from there. We've been moving sideways all overnight, so we're at 4.296. Now you might know that gold moves inversely to the dollar, and it usually moves inversely to the 10-year yield as well. But last night the dollar came down, the 10-year yield went up, and gold went up. So, there's certain things in the market sometimes that will move things in the opposite direction from what you expect. Excuse me. I apologize for that. I had to sneeze. Okay. So here we are on the 5-minute chart. We see that gold moved sideways, as we talked about. The same thing is reflected here on the 1-minute chart. We see that gold is currently at 33.77. Let's take the indicators off of here so we can see just the naked chart. Let's do that on the 5-minute, actually, not on the 1-minute. All right, so what we're looking at here are the horizontal lines. Here are our pivots. This little orange dashed line here is price. You can kind of see it coincides with the price ticker over here. So that's where we are right now. Just below us, we have the WM3 stacked right on top of the DR1. These are our pivots, the weekly midpoint 3 and the daily resistance 1. And the DM4, the daily midpoint 4. This is where buyers typically take profit, and we see that prices punched up again. Well, that initial spike, it spiked right through it, spiked through the DR2, but very quickly came back down to below the DM4, where buyers typically take profits. So technicals did rule last night, even after that spike. And we see that prices touched up against this DM4 again once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, and has not really broken it. So now we're back down below it again, and we seem to be coming up toward it again. We'll see if we push through it in this session this morning. I imagine that we will. Gold remains bullish. We'll push up through that, probably push up through the DR2 and the DR3 as well. Or we'll have a subdued day. Hey, you never know. But that's kind of what we're looking at right now. We trade on the 10-second time frame over here on futures, right here. So you'll see that the price is different. You'll see on spot gold we're at 33.77. That's the price of gold in the moment. If somebody wants to buy gold right now, they're going to pay 33.77 per square per square foot. Exactly. No, per troy ounce. But if you're buying gold futures for delivery in December, you're going to pay 34.24. We do all of our charting on spot gold, and we do our trades on futures, at least this morning. When Tono comes on, he will probably be doing his now what's going on here with my here we go, there it is. All right. He'll be calling out spot trades. I'm calling out futures trades this morning. All right, next I want to get the MT4 up so I can be sharing that with you on the screen as well. Let me do that here really quickly. I'm gonna need a little team viewer over here. Make sure that's up over here on my PC. I run my MT4 on a PC that sits to the left of my other screens here, and I can't show it on the Mac where I'm running the broadcast software because on the PC. But if I use TeamViewer to pull in my PC screens into my Mac, then I can share that with you, and I can show you that what I'm seeing on the MT4 next to me. Oh, now. Let's try it again. All right, while I wait for that to come up, let's calm this down a little bit. All right, there we go. Maybe I need to restart TeamViewer in both places. All right, I think I see what the problem was. All right, little by little, we get things sorted out. I'll get smoother and smoother as we head into September. Technically, we're still in beta here with these broadcasts, but I'm getting more and more the hang of it. All right, well, in the meantime, as we get settled in here, all right, bear with me. As I mentioned, sometimes we're running so many things get a little unwieldy. But just bear with me for one more moment. Should get this up and running. Perhaps. In the meantime, let's start settling in here. All right. Here we go. Turn this off. Turn this off. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Bang, here we go. Okay. Now let's find that TeamViewer again. Well, I'm not sure why it's not running. Anyway, we are getting settled in here. I will pull that up as I'll try again here in a few minutes. But in the meantime, I just want to get settled in. It is 7:30 right now. So we just had the 7:30 candle. Let's see what we're looking for in terms of trades. All right, we're going to take the indicators off here. See what we're looking for. We've got the DM4 right here. If we get above this DM4, we can look for trades on the way up. Let me look and see what we have going on over here. We have some resistances that I'm looking at here on the MetaTrader 4. Again, I will pull that up for you momentarily. Just kind of want to make sure we're not missing any trades in the meantime before I go back and wrestle with that. So right now, I think we're looking toward the upside. It looks like things want to go to the upside. If we look over here on the left or on the right side of the screen, we see that gold is stronger than the dollar on the relative strength indicator here on FX Blue. The dollar is at negative 1.9. Gold is at positive 2.5. If we continue to see divergence between those two numbers, meaning gold gets stronger and the dollar gets weaker, then I think we'll be able to push up through this DM4 as more volume comes into the market here after 7:30, and of course 8 o'clock we'll see more of that. But I think we'll either hit this again and come back down here for the next half hour or so, or we'll push through it now. We'll see what happens. Let's bring our indicators back up. What we want to look at here is we are right now, at least on the 1 minute, in an uptrend. If we look at the 5 minute, we see that we're kind of going sideways, but in a slight downtrend, which would indicate that we might poke up against this and come back down. Let's look at the 15 and see what it says. 15 says that we are in a slight uptrend. So that's probably what's going to rule. We'll see how that plays out. We see our supports here in the green, our resistances in the red and the orange horizontal lines. That's what we want to pay attention to. We also want to pay attention to this swing high that's sitting right here, and this little red, kind of lighter red and then fully red shaded rectangle right up here. Let me make that a little bit thicker so you can see it. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is bear volume. We use an indicator called swing ranges by Chart Prime that plots that out for us. Unfortunately, it also plots out these rectangles, these squares back over here, which are pretty, useless. I don't use them in the way that I trade, but I can't render the indicator with the bear volume up here on top and the bull volume down here in green on the bottom without rendering those boxes. So you don't have to pay attention to them. You don't really have to pay attention to any of these squiggly lines here. I've got a couple of moving averages moving through here that we don't need to pay attention to for the way we're going to trade this morning. But I like to leave them on here because they influence the way that we trade spot gold. And sometimes if I take them off, then I don't remember to put them on, and then I can't remember why the heck I'm not trading like I usually do. ADHD, sorry about that. Oh, look at that. Pushing up, pushing up. Look at that, a 10-second chart. Okay, so it's showing some ambition. It wants to get us up to that swing high and probably up to that bear volume. It's going to react from there, perhaps come down, but we are through that DM4. So let's let it go just a little bit further before we think there might be a trade. Here we are on the 10-second chart. We see that we're coming down a bit. Now, as I said earlier, you will notice that price is different between spot gold and futures, but the charts move in tandem. When one moves up, the other one moves up. One moves down, the other moves down. Typically, that movement comes first, slightly first on futures, because that's where price discovery happens. That's where most of the volume is being traded. But we all do our charting on spot. There's a good article on the blog at thebarcelonatrader.com that explains why we do it that way. All right, let's see if we can get that team viewer going again, so we can bring the MT4 session over here. Look how it hit up there, right above that DM4, and came right down. So I was mentioning that the DM4 is where Oh, maybe I need to update this. No, here we go. Yeah, but so anyway, I was saying that how I said we hit that DM4. That's where buyers take profit. So I saw some profit taking, some reaction off of that. But it looks like we still have buying pressure going up, so not quite done. In the meantime, where is that team viewer? Looks like we might be having some connectivity issues or something. Hopefully the stream is going out smoothly. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Having some connectivity issues. There we are. There we are. Okay. This is running a little more smoothly now. We'll do this for a while. Got ourselves on an alternate connection here. All right, this is our MT4. We want to see price. This is our 5-minute, this one right here, over here, where you see my cursor. This is the 5-minute Hakanashi chart. I want to see price get above this little resistance area here. It's the same little resistance area here on the 15-minute. This is the 1-minute here in the middle. Now I'm looking at these same time frames on TradingView as well. Of course, that's what we were looking at earlier. But I like to look at them here on MT4 because we have this indicator that really maps out these resistances and supports more as zones, more as supply and demand areas. And they are very accurate. So I like to see those, and I love to look at this Renko to time my entries and my exits. So we'll discuss that as we go along too. Of course, feel free to ask any questions in the chat. I'll try to clarify things in between trades or in between times when I'm trying to talk about something else. All right, we're going to set our alerts so that we are paying attention at the tick of every 30-minute candle, and at 8:19 when we're expecting COMEX to open at 8:20. So it is 7:44 a.m. in New York now. So we're going to set an alert for 7:59, 8:19, 8:29, 8:59, 9:29, 9:59. We're still around at 10:29, 10:59. Never trade past 11 unless there is impacting news after that time. Today is Tuesday, August 26th. So what do we have for news? We have 4 durable goods and durable goods at 8:30. Both of them are medium impact news, so I don't know if it will impact price much. We're probably mostly going off market sentiment and technicals today. Market sentiment is bullish. and we're waiting for price to pop up above this zone right here where we see this red rectangle. We can get through this swing high and this red rectangle, which is bear volume. Then we have some clean trades up through here. Not perfectly clean because on the same, this is the 1 minute here. So if we look at that, so we have, yeah, I guess we have pretty clean room there on the 1 minute and on the 5 minute. So we should have enough room there. We've got another resistance up here on the 15 minute, but I think that's the same resistance up here on the 5 minute. So what is that? That's 78 through 84. So we have, you know, good 5 pips or so of range to the upside there if we get above the this zone that I was referring to here on the 1 minute. So we're monitoring that. We're looking at this over here on the right side, this negative 3.7 on the dollar and positive 1.9 on gold. We're looking for that to diverge more. Gold to gain strength and for the dollar to weaken just a bit. Or if the dollar gains strength, for gold to gain strength faster, strongly. Okay. We tapped that up there at, we tapped this DM2, and we have since come down. I'm sorry, the DM4, excuse me. DM4, and we have since come down. Right, I'm just doing some of my pre-journaling work here, not relevant to our stream today. But while we're waiting for price to do something that will give us an entry to a trade, and I'll talk in just a moment about what we're looking for, what our entry criteria will be. Sound you heard there was my MT4 reconnecting to the Wi-Fi. As I mentioned, I have some All right, we have 1 minute for that 8 o'clock candle, 8 a.m. in New York. Now, again, we are just waiting for price to do something that gives us a good entry. I think that we have bullish market sentiment today. Technicals will rule. We do have some 8:30 news, but it's probably not going to be very impactful. So we're looking for price right now. If it is going to go up, we want it to get above this swing high and above this red little zone or rectangle that we see here called bear volume. Price breaks above here. We probably have a clean trade up to here, up to about right here, which is, I believe, the DR2. Let me confirm that. Yes, that is the DR2. So I'm trying to make it easy here for you with the pivots. So bear with me just a moment. Right, that was the 8 a.m. right there. Okay, so we are waiting for price to do something that will give us a good entry. Yeah, it feels like the market is bullish today. Let's see how we're doing here on relative strength. So the dollar is weaker than gold. Both are showing weakness right now, however. Seems to be why price is going down. But overall, I think market sentiment right now, I never try to get too deep into any bias because, you know, then you're wrong. But, you know, and if you get too deep into any bias, then you're on the wrong, you know, you're mentally, your mind is going one direction and the chart can be telling a completely different story, and you just have trouble mentally changing gears. So what we're looking for now is, right now, I think price is going to go up, and I'm looking for price to break above where we just went a few moments ago, the DM4, above this swing high, and above this bear volume zone. We get up here, we have some trades going up, but in order for that to happen, we need to see more strength in the market than we're seeing right now. Right now, price is lollygagging around at the bottom of this 1 minute channel. We look at it here on the 5 minute, though things aren't quite so clear. We're at the top of the 5 minute channel and heading back down. So, you know, that could be where we are. We're still moving sideways, perhaps, like we have all night since that crazy run up right over here last night that occurred around, I want to say around 8:30. Is that right? Yeah, just before 8 o'clock. Yep, right around 8 o'clock. Your boy here was in a sell, thinking we were coming down. Okay, this is going to keep going down. We broke through this WPP. I get into a sell. Boom. Takes off the other direction. I get stopped out, but I quickly see, whoa, something crazy is going on here. I flip into a buy. Got out with some nice profit, more than I lost, and then got into another buy, rode that up. And then since then, we've just been moving sideways. And here we've come to crest at the top of the channel. Thought we had enough gas to push through, but if you look at it, we have hit this DM4 6 times, and now 7, without being able to break through it. Looks like we're trying to go up again now here on the 1 minute. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we get through it and we have a sell. Let's just watch it there on the 1 minute for a moment. All right, I'm going to publish this bad boy. Now, if you go to the blog, go to the BarcelonaTrader.com. On the home page, scroll down past the yellow part, you'll get to the blog posts. The first blog post on the left is a post called Pivot Points, the Trader's Map of Mayhem. And it tells you how we calculate all of these horizontal pivot points. And it even, at the bottom of the post, gives you a direct link to my Google Sheets, my spreadsheet where I show you how to calculate those. Then you can just enter the days open, low, high, and close. Oh, we've lost that connection again to MT4. Okay, we will reestablish that here in a couple of minutes, but I seem to be having a lot of problems with my bandwidth on my regular office Wi-Fi, so I'm relying on a secondary connection here to do the broadcast. It's not going to stop us from trading, not going to stop us from broadcasting, fortunately. That's why we have redundancies. All right, could we take a trade off of that? Perhaps. But as we continue to see gold weaken, I don't think I want to take that trade right there either, because it could just turn right around and come back down. It's looking a little choppy. There was really no reason for that support to form right there. There's no pivot. There's no, I guess there is, no, that's a little further down. There's no previous support established there. That's just price turning around and kind of doing its own thing. Dancing to its own drummer this morning. Okay, this is where we exercise that patience muscle we've developed, where we sit on our hands or clasp them behind our head and lay back and don't touch that mouse. Don't get into a trade because we're bored. Don't get into a trade because we just need some excitement in our lives. Trading is not meant to be exciting. Knowing how to trade, knowing that that's a skill you have, is certainly exciting. Because once you know how to trade, you can be anywhere in the world as long as you have a brokerage account with a little bit of money in it. You can turn that into a living. That's exciting. But the actual act of trading is supposed to be boring. Psychologically boring. If it's exciting, your adrenaline is pumped every time you're in a trade, your heart races, you're doing it wrong. You're either trading with too big of size, or you don't really know yet or have confidence in your edge, which is absolutely normal. It's absolutely normal if you're just getting started, or even if you've been doing it for a little while, but you're still not profitable, not certain of your system. It is 8:19. We have 1 minute for the 8:20 COMEX open. A slow day like today, that typically moves the market a little bit at least.
Morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning, Rock. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
I've got some connectivity problems here. You were having bandwidth problems yesterday, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get in touch with tech people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We dealt with it.
Good.
Yeah, I think it should be okay now.
No trades yet this morning. It's been pretty boring.
Yeah. It did climb up quite a bit last night, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, from that
That announcement.
yeah, Trump trying to fire
The Fed governor,
yeah, I can't remember her name.
Lisa Cook.
Lisa Cook, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like this. Mary's trades added up to 5 pips,
Yeah.
but her days total said how much? Like less than a pip.
What? So I saw the screenshot that you sent, and when you add those up, it comes out to about 5 pips, right?
Yeah,
Oh, let me look at that text again.
close to 5 pips. Yeah.
Okay, let me look at that. Okay. So, oh, I see. It says profit 0.95. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so there are a couple of reasons that so were all of these trades opened and closed yesterday, or were there trades that had been left open and swap fees could have been accumulated?
No, they were all from yesterday.
They were all from yesterday. Okay.
Yeah. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just simple math.
Okay, so she had one. Oh, I see why. One of those trades, the bottom trade, is the Australian dollar versus the USD, and so.
Oh my God.
And so it was. It says 3, like 3 pips there, but the pricing is going to be different. So that's not actually. That's why.
Yes. USD versus. Well, you gotta make sure. God, thank you.
Yep.
See, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was just a point of it. Like, why would PlexiTrade do something that shady, right? That's what.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So she, by accident, hit that thing on.
Well, sometimes if she was placing the trade on the phone, sometimes it automatically resets to the Australian dollar because alphabetically it's what comes up first. So sometimes
Right.
if you haven't opened the app for a long time, that's what happens.
How can she change it back to versus dollar?
Yeah, you just click it at the top where it says AUD USD. Just click that, and then the list of assets should come up, and you just change it back to XAUUSD.
Click where it says AUD versus USD. No. You can do it on your laptop.
Oh no, I meant on her phone. If that's where it was coming up.
On her phone. Okay.
Well, I guess it depends on where she took the trade that happened with. All right,
Okay.
we're here on the 1
Yeah.
minute. Right, we have 1 minute for the 8:30 candle.
Give me a second, man. Okay, so yeah, I have her phone on me.
So let's see, you go to the panel where you're going to take the trade. Like you hit the plus button, and then up at the top, it probably says AUD/USD.
Yep.
So you just click that and change it to XAUUSD.
Yeah, that's the problem. When I click on it, yeah, hold on. Got it. Done. Thank you so much, Mike.
Yep. All right, so here on the 10-second chart, on the 10-second futures chart, we just hit a swing low. That reversed it for a second, but we're coming back down. One of those mornings, if you look here on the 5-minute, since the opening at 8 o'clock, we've just been printing sideways in a very tight range. We popped down here to 33.75, and we've been up as high as 33.79, just 4 pips, but very choppy.
Huh? expecting today to be really slow, Mike. It's a good article about pivot points. I don't think he can hear me.
Sorry, you asked me earlier, and I replied. I forgot that I was on mute. I muted my microphone to tell my dog to stop barking. Um, yeah, I was saying I think that we have hit the DM4 several times overnight, up I think 7 or 8 times, and it keeps trying to push up. I think gold is bullish, and I think that our next catalysts. We had some news at 8:30. Both of they were core durable goods. They were orange folders, so medium impact. They were both good for dollar, bad for gold, but it didn't move anything.
Right.
And so I'm bullish. My bias is bullish for gold on the day, but it needs to break above this DM4 before I really see any trades.
Right. No, this article that you emailed about the pivot points.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but then when you start applying the formulas, R1 equals 2 times PP, that gets confusing. That gets like, okay,
Yeah.
I apply formulas.
Yeah, and so at the bottom there's a link to my spreadsheet.
Okay.
And you can open that on Google Sheets and make a copy of it for yourself. So it's view only, but if you make a copy of it for yourself, then you can just enter the previous day's open, low, high, and close, and it automatically calculates it for you.
Oh my God. Yeah, I see it. I see the copy.
Yeah, okay.
Oof. Pivot calculations. All right, I'll download it on my phone.
Yeah, or you can just save a copy of it to your own Google Sheets or whatever on your computer.
Google Sheets. Yep. Oh, that's very methodical.
But you should have them automatically calculated on your MT4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm. Sitting on our hands. I have not taken a single trade since we sat down here at 7:30.
Yeah,
There's nothing to trade.
it's yeah. No, I can see there's nothing to trade. You can't even scalpel trade. You can't do anything.
No. Trying to go down here. If that's our bias now, if instead of bullish we're bearish, we've just pushed through the WM3. We need to push through this next pivot. What is that? Is that the DM? No. What is the DR1? WM3 and the DR1 are stacked right on top of each other. Maybe if we get below the DR1, there's a little bit of a trade, but I don't know. I need to see it come down a little more decisively. I'm thinking about a little sell. I should have thought about that second before. Not ready to take it now. That moved without me. Like we might be shifting our bias to bearish. It's just too jerky. I wanted to get in, but then it takes these little dips that are just right. I'm in, but not gonna get much, if anything. I don't like it. got 1 minute for the 9 a.m. candle. I don't think I want to be in this trade at 9 a.m. I'm just going to take this 10 bucks. Get out. I think I actually might have gotten... I actually might have got 20, but I don't think so.
Woohoo.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay. No, I got 10.
Holy shit.
I got 10 and it turned around, so I'm glad I just got out.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh,
like
whoa.
it wants to keep coming down though.
Yeah.
Not convinced we're going down overall. We might just be coming down to the bottom of this channel on the 5-minute chart. And it might turn back around and go back up just like it did at 6:30 this morning. So I'm just going to let it. We're about to hit a bull volume on the 1 minute, so I don't want to get into another sell here. Looks like we kind of tapped it and we're on the way back up, so.
Whoa. Okay. feel like it's making moves to come down.
Yeah, it looks like it wants to here, at least a little further than it is.
Yeah.
A little farther down than it is.
Has the will.
The moves are a little herky jerky though, so
Yeah.
I can really tell the difference between when I get a good night's sleep and when I don't, how I trade. I slept pretty well last night.
Did you say you slept well last night?
Yeah. Yeah, and I can really tell the difference with how I trade.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I need to figure out, because I do have problems sleeping frequently. I wouldn't say, every night, but frequently. And I need to figure out what to do about trading them, because if I don't sleep well, it's not something I can plan. I'm going to be doing these streams. I need to get up and trade anyway, so I need to figure out some stricter rules that I follow when I feel a little sleep deprived or something. I can't rely as much on discretion.
Can you do something like CBD?
Yeah, I could actually So I take magnesium, I take melatonin. Occasionally, I'll take a THC gummy, and just
Yeah, yeah.
try to go to sleep, and but it's hit and miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Patty, come on, come on. If there were Mensa for dogs, my dog would not even be a candidate. She's a sweetheart, but she's not the brightest girl.
Well, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Excited for your trip to Italy?
I mean, we're all we're all set. Pretty much. Really
Nice.
excited.
Nice. Come here, you genius. Come here. right, 7.5 minutes for the market to open. I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. See what's been going on in pre-market trading. A lot of red. Tomorrow we have NVIDIA earnings.
We do?
Yeah, NVIDIA will have its earnings call after hours tomorrow. That will move the market. It's such a, what is it now, a $4 trillion company?
Right, yeah.
I think people are kind of on tenterhooks waiting to see what they're going to, if their earnings exceed or underperform. Because there's some fear in the market that AI is entering a bubble. Well, I think it's safe to say it is in a bubble, but that a lot of the companies that have invested in integrating AI into their systems, into their customer service, aren't seeing any returns from those investments. And that could drive down demand. And then there's also some speculation that these large language models are not the path to artificial general intelligence. Even though some of them seem conscious and almost like they're actually doing reasoning, they aren't.
Right.
And that this has been an interesting path to go down, but ultimately it's not the path that we need to be going down to get where they want to go.
Okay, yeah.
So the next...
Do you know, yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you know what the alternative path would be?
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not that steeped in AI like I used to be, so I don't really know what that path is. The next kind of frontier where these large language models are going is agentic AI, which is where the AI can go do things for you, can make a reservation for you at a hotel or the spa, or call people on the phone and actually talk to them and do things for you. Organize your day, schedule meetings, essentially be your agent. And that is coming. Google is already in advanced trials with that stuff, and so is ChatGPT. And ChatGPT has already launched an agentic AI feature for ChatGPT, but it's still pretty limited in what it can do. Like the other day, I asked it to schedule an appointment for me at the passport office to get a passport renewed, and it couldn't do that. But there are other things that it can do.
Because that would, I see. So maybe it can make a simpler reservation, like a hotel reservation, because that's easier. Passport office may be a little more complicated.
Right.
That's... Wow.
All right, we have 1 minute before the equities open.
Okay.
10 seconds. It looks like we're trying to push up, but we're far from where we were at the high of the day. So maybe there's some room to trade up if it shows some ambition. Let's see. 2, 1. Here it is. 9:30. I want to let it get above the WM3, I think, before I get into a long.
Why did it freeze? It froze. Ah. There you go. No, it didn't freeze.
Up me out.
It locked you out?
Stopped me out. I got stopped.
Oh, you got stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
on, you turd. All right. All right, I gotta update my stats.
Nice. 2 wins, 1 loss. Batting
Yep.
500, man.
Yeah.
That's good. what is it doing? Like nothing.
Yeah, no, it's not doing anything. Yeah. Just hanging out. Just hanging out.
You see that?
Yeah. Took a dive.
My God.
Yeah.
What
Wonder what
in
that was
the
about.
yikes? Whoa. Okay.
Somebody tweet something?
That's weird.
No.
I mean, it's not. Feels like it was just like a big buyer or something, or big,
Big
you know,
sell, yeah.
big sell. Yeah. And we're heading back.
Come on. Spastic. Hattie. Apologies for my dog. I don't know who she thinks she's protecting. Hattie. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
You didn't make all the money without me, did you?
All of it. All
Oh
of it.
man. Right when I get up. That's nasty, man.
Yeah, you'll hear about my retirement soon. I made it all. Because I think going beyond a trillionaire is just not right.
Right. Yeah, I agree. You should
There should be no
That's-
trillionaires.
yeah.
but it did spike up a bit.
Yeah, I see that. Just meandering here, just meandering. Not doing anything interesting, is it? All right, 1 minute for that 10 o'clock candle.
it's 10 o'clock already.
Yep.
Wow. Nuts. It's coming down. I love it. The Fed governor said she's not going to resign.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah.
Like everyone on MSNBC was like, you can't just fire anyone. That you can't.
Right.
Like they were laughing at it. They're like, you can't just. All right. Not everything's about you.
We're hitting pivot here.
Yeah.
This is DN3.
noticing all my open trades are almost always at the bottom and the top of the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's okay. Oh, cool.
Could have taken a bit more, but I got nervous. Yeah, that tends to happen, especially when you're hedging, because you know, you set your hedge
Yeah.
right below the channel or right below the support, for example, and
Mhm.
it wicks down and it triggers your hedge, but then turns around and goes the other way. So you end up with that hedge at the new bottom of the channel.
Right.
That is a tricky situation, and that happens to me a lot. It is honestly one of the most frustrating things about the hedging strategy. It happens to Tono too. I see that happen to him a lot.
Well, in my cases, because I'm not like if it's going up, and I've made a couple of pips, like in hiccups. Let's say I've made like 5 pips slowly, like a pip and a half, a pip and a half, 2 pips, something like that.
Yeah,
And I'm seeing it go up, and then my analysis isn't that great, and then it turns around. On the last trade that I placed, still going up, it turned around. So
yeah.
that's why it's up there now and it's open.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with going down. If I see it going down, I've made a few pips going down, and then that last trade that I placed, it turned around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. wait 1 minute for the 9 or the 10:30 candle. I mean, honestly, there just wasn't much to trade today. Today was a very, very boring day. Even the couple trades I took, say I've taken 4 trades, my 3 wins have barely made up for the 1 loss.
You came out ahead, even. I mean, that's great.
Yeah, I'm actually down $20 or so. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll,
Right.
that's essentially a break-even day. Um,
Yeah.
I'm only going to take. I'm going to call it a day at 11, which is in about 28 minutes. Um, but if between now and then there's a clear trade to take, I'll take it. But otherwise, I think I'm just gonna sit on my hands. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. You're not too far, probably like five pips in the drawdown or something like that. Good cheap.
This is so boring!
Couldn't let this day go by without that.
Right.
Jesus. Trump just posted on Truth Social that Cracker Barrel should go back to the old logo and admit that they made a mistake. I can't believe this crap. I mean,
Yeah.
why the right-wing media gets fixated on that stuff is just beyond me. When we've got, the
Real
economy going to shambles, we've got the Epstein files, we've got his cognitive decline, Kankel's McTaco tits. Jesus Christ.
On Threads, they call him old yam tits. Probably like I am. I know where it's 4 pips and change in the drawdown. Now 3 pips and change. What? Get the throw it. I'm not doing it. Not funny. I'm watching it. Don't you have to leave? I'm watching it. I know where your trade is at. Wow, 3 wins and 1 loss. Not bad. Really good.
Hmm. Yeah, the wins aren't big enough though. There were a couple of just very small wins.
Mm-hmm. But it's summer trading hours, so
Yeah, yeah.
you know, I mean, there's no way it can break through this barefoot resistance.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not enough. Okay. If you want to do it, man.
Mhm.
I'm talking to the candles.
Yeah, I do that too. I call them names mostly. Come on, you rat bastard. That's my favorite one. I call him a rat bastard.
Call it Helen. Come on, Helen. Wait, was Helen Mrs. Roper? Was
Yeah,
Mrs. Roper
yeah,
Helen?
yeah.
There you go.
And Stanley. Helen at
Stanley.
Stanley and Helen. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like them better than Don Knotts. Three's Company.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Feely.
Mr. Furley.
Furley. Mr. Furley. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love Don Knotts in general, but in that role, I liked the Ropers better. Yeah.
He was a bit much.
Yeah.
Oh, looky there.
It's trying to get through, but those zones, the way that looks on the 1 minute Hakanashi, those represent stacked orders. Those are you know, orders that are sitting there. Those are sell orders, and as price moves through there, it hits more orders and can turn around at any moment.
Well, I just wanted to get out of my trade, so
Oh,
I was able to do that.
Good job. Yeah.
So I would rather do that without giving back.
Yeah. And we're heading right back into the DM4, which is this level that it just has not been able to break all night.
All morning, yeah.
Yeah. If it gets through it here in the next 10 minutes or so, then I guess there might be some good trading to do above that, and I don't know if I want to leave at 11. But if it just pops back down and doesn't do it, then I think I'll still call it at 11.
It's wanting to go up.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be nice if it did.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, nice.
But on the 15-minute Hakanashi chart, or even the 15-minute MT4 regular chart, we're hitting it's the same big support zone. It just represents that DM4 with a lot of stacked orders. I just don't think it can get through there.
Okay, I believe it. Yeah. been doing for the last. Shh. Stop.
Pushing right in through, maybe a little bit through the DM4 for the first time in a while. I guess it
Yeah.
pushed through there about like this at 8:20. Here we are again. Let's see if it has a little more. I don't know, I'm not seeing much volume in the market, so I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. So I don't think it's going to do it.
Yeah.
In fact, this might be a better move to fade. Take a sell off of here rather than a buy.
Oh yeah, it'd be brilliant to get a sell on here. I mean, if it's when it starts going down. Yours is less than a pip in the drawdown. No, I'm watching. I have to monitor Mary's trade. It's almost in positive, so I can close.
Trying to get traders to go long here.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it. Not financial advice. It's too bad. Heading out? 1 minute for 11 o'clock.
Wow.
That's the 11 o'clock candle there.
Yep.
It's trying to push through. But I'm looking at it here on a 5-minute chart, and it is no higher than it was at 8:20. I mean, maybe it's going to push through, but I don't know why it would push through now at 11 a.m. when it didn't push through before, when there was more volume in the market.
Right. No, absolutely.
Well, I think that is it for me. I think that is the end of our session today. We had a good session. I mean, not a good session. We took 4 trades. I took 4 trades. But that one loss made it all not really worth it. One of those boring days in the market.
Yeah.
All right, I will be back tonight at 7:45 for the Asia session. I don't know if Tono will be joining us or not, and maybe we'll see Rock again tomorrow morning or this evening or whenever you're doing a thing. All right, man. Have a great
See you,
one.
man.
I'll
All
talk
right,
to you
you
soon.
too.
Okay. All right, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. And as I said, we will see you tomorrow morning. Or no, I'm sorry, we will see you tonight, 7:45 for the Asia session. We'll start over. Another chance to be disciplined. Another chance to be a professional trader. Have a great rest of your day. And we will see you on the rebound. Whole world's rocking to the dance floor. Have a good one, guys. See you later.